Hello guys, welcome to Ashley Lancelot Show. Today we're going to talk about two things today. It will be the Arc on the Switch and the Atari box, also renamed to Atari. Yes, I have three YouTubers down linked below. ReviewTechUSA, RGT5, and Spwanwave basically talking about these. Oh, I'm too late to the party. Put my input on it. Yesterday I was talking about the indies. Did a podcast interview with Rich from ReviewTechUSA. Put the link down below for you guys. Please go check it out and also check out his channel as well. It's a very awesome dude. Yeah, tell him that I sent you. So anyhow, for Arc for Survival, we see a little bit of a gameplay of it. Basically, a person is playing it on the Switch, and we have a camera holding on the Switch to actually play it. We don't know too much about it, but I know about the Arc series. I first played it on Steam. Never got for the PS4 or the Xbox One because I don't think they have the actual power to run it properly because I'm hearing so many reviews about it. I might pick it up for my PS4 to Xbox One, but I think it'd be a lot better if you play it on the PS4 Pro and the Xbox One X because a little more computing power I think Xbox One X does. Basically, Ark Survival is basically a survival game. You go around, collect materials, and you build shit, and you make sure that you build a strong enough fortress over time, leveling up, building better weapons, armor, buildings. You're supposed to build a playpen to actually have pets as your dinosaur as one of your pets, so you gather from as well, and also have a little sentry area as well. You can also have several multiplayer and to build one fort and basically work as a team. And most of the time, this game is you definitely want to work as a team. The problem with this game is that you need a tremendous amount of computing power, especially on Steam. It takes a huge amount of space. Usually a lot of the updates I get almost every other month, so over a gig. So it adds up with the program itself. The only problem I see on the Switch is that the Switch does not have that much computing power. How I saw it on the Switch, it looks very crisp and beautiful, like it's like a high-end computer. But the problem is, I don't think that it was the final product. I think it is something that we need to kind of consider and look more into in the future. But I think it just takes too much damn space because the majority of people with an SD card hope to have 64 gigs, and it's a lot smaller than pretty much a lot of people have 128 to 256. And some people have 400 gigs, spend $200 for it. I want to get the 400 gigabyte for it. So that is one of a problem that I pretty much see is the power, plus the computing with it. This doesn't have that much of a graphical interface problem. I just see a lot more of a processing power with the Arc because it has so many environmental items and also creatures as well, and you have building factor and adds up. I never really test the actual bench stock on this internet for the Switch. I know that's not that fast, pretty slow, a little bit better than the Wii U that I've been using the downloads and installation for it. It only has about I think 2 to 4 gigs on the Switch. I haven't really checked it out again. I'm kind of forgetting. I know there'd be a revision for the Switch, then try to make 8 gigs and a little bit of Tegra 1, but the problem was with making it 8 gigs on a Tegra 1 chip is it will not doesn't have a powerful enough CPU to actually calculate or process the RAM up to 8 gigs. It is, you gotta understand, if you have, let's say I have a Windows XP operating system computer, and I have about a dual core, about 2.0. And the operating system only limits itself 4 gigs. That's the max that they can process for it because the operating system that plus the CPU can only process so much RAM per second at once. So there's gonna be a lot of time delay, I believe, if they revise it, unless they actually put in a brand new chip that actually can compute up to 8 gigs. I worked on hardware, I worked on programming. Those are the one main things, it may work, 8 gigs might be enough space. Probably if they're going to use 8 gigs, I can understand that if they're having one of those what Xbox One and PS4 did, having a actual secondary application in the background running, then I can see that as why they want 8 gigs. But I only see that, see it really as a Switch because it's a portable device. I'm going to play a game and have Netflix one day and then Netflix and Switch in the background. You can use that certain amount of gigs in the background as stored temporary memory in the RAM. Later CPU could run it. Problem with, but having actual gameplay using the other several gigs to actually run it. So that's the only way I can see why they want to double up the RAM for the Switch. But right now we have no idea what the online application is going to be for the multiplayer when they finally release it. They're going to release it on E3. I know it's coming out end of this year. It is very dodgy and edgy. We don't know, we don't know if this is going to be true. I know this has been pretty much a rumor right now that we're hearing around. I think I'll wait till E3 and find out more about it and talk more about it for the hardware components and the program components. I might do a collab with Rich again or RGT85. I want to do some with Spwanwave. I think he's more of a hardware person. I'm more of a programming guy. We programmed for almost 17 freaking years, and I had to program, match the RAM and the CPU to compute every single well. So, yep. And also, our Atari box, Steam, called Atrai VCS. We don't see much about it. You know that I looked at these controllers and that they have on screen. It looks like basically a knockoff. Basically, one of the Joy-Con, one of the joystick one, it looks like a cleaner version of the Atari 2600, but a handheld looks like another Xbox One controller that was cheaply made. Atari made some good games in 2600. I know Atari did a lot of collab with BioWare. Due to the fact that they made a lot of RPG games. Because Atari did make a lot of good games, but also they made a games with BioWare such as Neverwinter Nights 1 and 2. They have a lot of other computer games as well. I know Blood Close Tycoon. We don't know what games is going to be on there. I know it's not going to be high powered as it is, or 250 to 500. They want to use basically this going to be another like a low power end Steam box that I can see so far. Until we get more of the hardware components known for it. I know they already tried to do a pre-order for it again. People to get their hands on it, but we need to see more of the hardware spec of it before I can verify if this is crap. But if it's like $250 to $300, I just buy it. God, just go buy a damn Switch. You can have a dock in the living room and walk around with a damn Switch. It has a lot of IPs on it. Atari doesn't have a lot of IP. They do a lot of collab with other companies making games. That's one of the main reasons. But if they bring Neverwinter Nights 1 and 2 to the Atari Steam box, I'll probably definitely buy it just for those 2 games. Because I've been having trouble to play it on this computer because it's meant for Windows X. Windows 10 does not, and they don't make any patch for it because BioWare got bought out by EA. And the Neverwinter Nights only do multiplayer online mode now. They don't do the original 1 and 2. They should probably remaster and bring it back to computer, and that probably make a lot of good. Other than that, it's just wait and see. I probably will not get it unless someone wants me to get it or buys it for me. But I don't want to spend $250, $300 for a box that's going to collect dust in my living room. Plus, I'm not a huge Atari guy. I have Atari games. I don't have the system yet. I want the system to collect. But, nowadays it's just download and everything. Doesn't feel the nostalgia of the retro. They want to make it look and feel like it, but there's like so many Atari collection games on the PlayStation, Xbox, and such. So there's not really a big opening for other people getting it. I think it's just only for people that are diehard Atari fans, and those are probably gonna be a lot of older generation or probably someone that's 40 or plus older that played at the Atari, but you can buy a $12 to $15 Atari joystick, a plug-in to TV for like, yeah, $12 to $16. You can play all the damn Atari games if you have the nostalgia. I think it's one of those things that you're going to collect it and it's put up on the shelf and collecting dust. That's all I pretty much see on it, because I can build a lot better Steam box, just a little over $300. I can do a little bit more of a more powerful than a low-end computer. But you know, the people just, you know, Steam did it, Alienware did it, you know, Dell and other companies have other computer company did it as well. It's just the Steam box didn't that great. You can just build a way better computer, or you have your Xbox or your PS4 that can actually do the thing, and probably more. They mass produce these chips, boards just to put together, and it's a lot cheaper. You mass produce time. That's what I think about it. Those are the three things that I think that's going to be on today's show. Let me know what you guys think. Please check the other three YouTubers as well. Subscribe to them, talk to them as well. Sent by Lance. Yeah. I'll talk to you all guys later. Okay, and hope you guys have a great day. Bye bye.